Thank you very much. That sounds really good. Well, hi everyone. It's great to be here today. Thanks for having me on stage. I figured I'll tell you guys, a little bit about myself before we jump into the juicy stuff around Northzone. So my name is Tim. For the ones that don't know me, I'm actually Danish. I grew up in Denmark, spent 20 odd years here, so jeg taler dansk. But have spent the past decade abroad, working in the UK, US, and China. And in the best spirit of entrepreneurship, I dropped out of B school to go join Groupon in China. And what I did there was I built up our operations, some 12 departments, oversaw 800 people for a journey that should not repeat itself ever again. But with all the mistakes and all the right things that we did at the end of the day, one thing to take away is theory and logic, great. In practice, doesn't really work. So that's my background. I've been with Northzone for 2.5 years. I'm based in our Stockholm office, and I focus specifically on social communities and business models with marketplace dynamics. So on Northzone, we've been around for a long time, 20 years. We're the oldest fund here in the Nordics. We've raised 7 funds to date, and we've backed some great entrepreneurs, still active in some of them today. The best known is probably Spotify. We're the first guys in there. We're still on the board as the only institutional investor. We have iSettle, Avito, for the ones that know that. It's a classified in Russia that we sold last year for $2.7 billion. So that was a good deal. So from Northzone's perspective, a lot of people ask us, what makes you stand out? Because having 15 investors pitch on stage, it is a little bit tricky to stand out. And I think the best answer that I have to that is we're all ex-entrepreneurs. We've been on the side of the entrepreneur. We understand sort of the pains that you're going through. And frankly, we're trying to fix some of the things that you don't like with your investors today, or the things that we didn't like with our investors in our own companies. We can't go all the way, but we're certainly trying. Another thing is we do have international expansion in our DNA, given that we're born out of the Nordics. The fund, it is very much about expansion. Sweden, Denmark, Norway, Finland, or whatever, domestic markets, not really exciting. They're nice starting points, but they're bigger fish to catch out there. As a fund, we're 10 people. We're based in London, Stockholm as the 2 main offices. Then we have Oslo and New York as well. Good. From a stage perspective, we're agnostic. We do certainly focus on Series A and B, but can go down to late seed and all the way up to growth. Our latest fund from late 13 is 250 million euros. So there's still plenty of firepower left. We look at or industries that we like, if you will. We like fintech, we like B2B SaaS software, we like e-commerce marketplaces, and we like media and mobile. So that's all great. And then the question is, so what? What does that mean for the entrepreneurs? Well, I mean, as a team who's done their, getting our hands dirty and so forth, it's important to focus on what's important, right? And for us, it's all about chemistry. It's relationship. Yes, you need to be smart. Your business model needs to make sense. You need to have growth. You need to have traction. All the tick boxes have to be there. But this is a 7-year marriage, in average. And there's no divorce clause in the middle, unless you're bought. So we need to be able to like each other. You need to be able to see, look me in the eye in the boardroom, and I need to be able to, we need to work together in a forced fashion, if you will, for the duration of the relationship. So that's quite important. Over the past 20 years, I mean, we've invested in about 120 companies over time, and that has all been relationship driven, right? And the thing that you need to keep in mind as founders, I think it's important to know that when you get the investment, the world is quite rosy. Things are going well. When shit hits the fan, you see your true friends. And we try to be that true friend for you. So thank you very much.